it's funny because, you know, Bushi was never really known as a campy Sheik.
No, but...
Or a campy Bayo, for that matter.
Yeah, but I guess Snake just kind of fits his playstyle.
Yeah, Snake is just cool. Look at this guy.
He's got the red camo on.
And he's got that that animation where you pull a grenade and you just, like, look really dumb. And Mario's already... I think Dan might actually have more of a game plan than he lets on, because, like, he's throwing these grenades away immediately. Yeah, doesn't want to mess with them.
Honestly, that's just the key to kind of fighting any Snake. As soon as you get those grenades out, you just want to eliminate that option altogether, because it is just one less thing to worry about.
And now the ledge trapping game from Mario is in play. This is also the classic Snake, is the high recoveries with the grenade. There's not too much you can do about it as long as that grenade's in his hand and Snake controls the tempo that way.
Nice use of the mortar. Setting up some stuff. Bushi, nice tech into the spot dodge. F tilt. There's the walk back animation. You know, Bushi was right. That's really wacky to see. Down throw.
Tech chase? No.
Wanted the tech chase and actually had the right idea, but was just a little bit too slow on the draw.
That was kind of a bold neutral getup from Dan in the corner. Oh!
Oh, he had the mime print. I didn't even see that.
Was that on Dan or was that just on the floor?
That was just on the floor. Oh, okay.
You can see it blinking.
You can see it blinking, but it goes away. It stops blinking after a while. You see?
Yeah.
And because it was small, like I was focused, like I wasn't focused on. I think that if it's on the red part of the Pokeball, it kind of conceals it a little bit better.
Does that persist?
It does.
Yes, it does persist from the stock. Killing Snake does not clean out the C4.
That's kind of really good, actually.
The cape at this distance, though, definitely coming in handy for Mario. Taking away the grenade option from a far distance.
Just from first impressions of this, it looks like the two states of this match are going to be full screen and close quarters. Because...
Oh!
Yeah, it's Snake, so he's going to be able to come back.
But the trade on the... Oh, that trade is so good for Dan.
Cypher.
Thank you. I was totally going to forget what that was called. The Cypher.
Oh, but he got the C4 on him, and Dan got him really bad.
Dan's laughing. He doesn't know what's happening with the...
I mean, I don't blame him. That C4, it's really tricky to spot sometimes. And, you know, I think Bushi's now starting to capitalize on that, because now he's starting to just kind of throw out the C4 like it's his best friend, and it's been paying a lot of dividends.
But Dan just needs to get in a few times. Mario still has an excellent combo game. It's just not necessarily all out of grab anymore. Like the shield grabbing is nerfed. Grab to up tilt is nerfed in any real combination. But Mario still has like explosive damage potential and a pretty strong neutral at that, even without the grab threatening. And look at him go, just covering everywhere that Snake wanted to land.
Yep. The
classic. Doesn't matter what character Bushi picks, he's going to get up smashed.
That's the Dan special. As soon as you exhaust all your resources, you're just going to keep up smashing until it works, and just like that, he's going to take game one.
I guess they're swapping, because we've been having new game camera issues where like it's kind of really tricky in this game to know how to swap player 1 and player 2. Especially because I've been using a Pro Controller, and like, how am I supposed to, do I have to disconnect it and reconnect it or something? Like
oh yeah, that's right,
weird.
Because yeah, Dan was on P2 side.
I mean, both these players are on GameCube, so in theory they should be able to swap out. But that's neither here nor there. This might be another set that's just all on PS2.
Once again, don't mind. I like it.
Up throw in a dare. Okay. Getting stuff started.
That's still, you know, carries over. I like that I like that some things are... honestly, the one thing I do like is that a lot of the characters that transitioned over from Smash 4, they still kept a lot of the kind of basic combos that made them characters. But at the same time, they got, like, both new and old stuff.
Yeah.
It's a nice, healthy combination of both.
That's how I feel about Yoshi, for sure.
Right for the check chase there off of the down throw, but not going to get it.
Oh, this item game from Dan has been so nice. He is not scared of these grenades.
Yeah, showing absolutely no fear. In fact, actually, he's just like, I think he's like actively chasing out anytime that Bushi sets down a grenade because he just has so much confidence in his ability to get rid of those projectiles that he's just going out there and kind of risking his own neutral.
And he's playing a fantastic neutral of his own with the punish on the up smash. That carries over, of course, from game to game. The stanky leg that reaches so far.
Of course, Dan has to be careful because he's gotten a really good ground game, but if he's not entirely careful by that other ledge, the C4 is still on the ground. Well, not anymore now. Bushi maybe looking to plant it somewhere else. Plants it right in the middle of the stage. Dash attack almost killing, but here comes the Nikita going around trying to cover.
How did that miss?
Honestly, that's the one change from Snake that I think is the scariest, because you can just do so much off stage with that Nikita now. It's scary.
It's like Ness PK Thunder, but on a better character. Love you, Ness. Sorry. Forward throw gets it done. I am actually Snake as a kill throw. What the heck?
That's news to me.
I find that very spooky.
Nair into dash attack. I like that. Gets the mortar up smash too.
Okay, there. I was like, is that going to trade with Mario up B every single time? That would be incredibly infuriating. But finding the invulnerability frames on that at the end. There's
and
the.
That's the classic. Just put them in the down throw. Watch where they go, and if they just don't go anywhere, up tilt.
And putting pressure on the shield with the back air up smash. Look how low that shield went, but Snake's hanging on.
Back air. Gotta be aware of the space. He's got the C4 down. Activates it. Tries to get it on the cheeky drop as he jumped over Dan, but he's having none of it.
Yeah, the timing on this cape is good for Dan so far, and he's trying to use his...
Oh, the parry! He could have had a punish after that.
That's going to be an accidental parry. There's going to be a lot of those for a little while.
I don't know. I talked to Bushi before the tournament started, and when I asked him about it, he says, like, well, sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's not. So whether it's intentional or not, I think it'll be up to him to decide. But
I know I don't have it labbed yet, but sometimes I go for it. Oh, that fireball was so clutch.
Fireball trades for it. That's actually really good. Well, a little hesitation there. Doesn't get a punish. But he gets the F tilt, so it's going to mean that he gets stage control, and the dash attack is going to seal it out. We're now at 1 game apiece.
Gets the job done. Just solid ledge play coming out though from Bushi, and that's something that carries over from Smash 4. You can perform it a little bit differently because people are more disadvantaged off stage, which is nice. Because you can bait air dodges now, and it feels like it has a real reward for it. Whereas like before, you could bait an air dodge and then just go for what you think is confirmed, and then you just get another air dodge, and you're like, oh, now I'm off stage and I gave up my positioning. 12 to
1.
12
wow.
to 1, but already a stop.
Are we running a first to 30 or something?
Bushi with the SD at the start. He ran off stage and like air dodged, which is something you can't really do. Okay, that's cool. The falling C4s.
Honestly, Bushi, when he realized that kind of the grounded C4 game really wasn't working, that's when he kind of transitioned over to using C4 up in the air. And for the most part, it's been mixing up Dan a little bit.
All right, get the quick ladder.
Quick ladder, getting some good damage. Nice avoidance of the grenade. Use of the Cypher to get back safely.
Oh, and I love the Mario Odyssey coins. That's such a nice touch.
There's just like so many little details in this game that it's nice. Everything about this game is nice.
Dan's already put on like really good pressure, getting just into Snake's face, not letting him pull that grenade yet. But okay, mixing up the landing, not pulling the grenade this time.
Use a dash attack on the mortar. Forward smashes a little bit too early and gets hit by the up smash. Grenades on the platform. Bushi
that hits below?
That's ridiculous.
That's silly. But all right, Mario going to steal it up.
Now, Bushi is definitely kind of showing more and more of his hand as the set goes on and is not showing any fear as he's chasing Dan off stage.
All right, C4 is gone. This could be an opportunity for Dan to get good extra credit in.
Time for the trap with up throw to down air.
Platform took that away. Again, that platform has really proven to be a nuisance to Dan in this game.
Coming out. There's some more ledge traps, down tilt. Setting up some mortars.
Is that
Another
a new
mortar.
down tilt?
And that's enough damage for a forward throw. Honestly, out of all the things that I was not expecting for Snake's forward throw is to kill. Like, that's the one thing in his toolkit where I'm just like, that was 100% news to me now. I'm just like, oh,
that's crazy.
That's silly.
But Dan looking for edge guard opportunities. He got betrayed a little bit by the ledge of Yoshi's Island Brawl. That thing is really helpful for some of these linear recoveries to get back on the stage.
The up tilt, getting up air strings. Dan doing a good job of kind of keeping his positioning advantage. Tries for a dash grab, but comes up just short, and now Dan has the stage control.
And this is a tough spot.
Ooh, he had the tech chase, but he was just a little bit off on that spacing in the up tilt.
Maybe again betrayed by that slant to Yoshi's Brawl. And that's a good trade for Dan. He gets the lead. 2-1.
This is a great set so far.
I'm enjoying it.
Honestly, this is also the great thing about... This is also the really, really great thing about commentating this game now, is that there's so much new stuff that you're just learning the game as you're watching. It's so fun.
Yeah, I love not knowing the matchups like we did in like we did previously, you know? It's nice. It's nice to be back. Learning as we go. So let's get to game 4. Mario Snake. What time is it? Pretty freaking late o'clock.
It is.
All right. Let's get it.
Once again, back to PS2.
I feel like Yoshi's, if it weren't for the SD at the start by Bushi, like, that stage worked for his game plan incredibly well. This could just be like a panic counterpick back to PS2, just due to the flub, right?
Yeah. And just on general principle, this seems to be, you know, the one that a lot of, like, most people are going to. All right. I'm not going to say anything.
You thought about it.
That parry was sick. That's all I'm going to say.
But these grenades are also just getting in sick damage. On both sides, actually. Dan able to turn around the grenades well enough.
Yeah, but Bushi's starting to find his zone a little bit. Before, it was kind of struggling. Like, when he was trying to get grenade setups, he was really struggling because Dan was doing a good job of keeping up. But now that he's gotten a little bit of familiarity with the whole with how Dan's been playing Mario, he's been finding ways to get in, and he's been finding safe ways to set up all of his stuff.
Trying to go for the classic turnaround up smash at the ledge. Not working, and now Bushi has a little bit more time to build up that wall again.
He's going to come back. He's got to watch the recovery.
Ooh.
And that's going to be it. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. See, that Cypher can be good if you're going straight vertically, but if you're trying to do horizontally anything, it leaves Snake super, super wide open.
This song's hype. I'm pretty sure this was actually in Smash 4, but we just never got to hear it.
Yeah, because
it couldn't play on the stage.
Yep.
Well, you could if you like went to 8-player Smash for whatever reason.
But nobody's got time for that.
Nobody's got time for that. No, sir.
You got time for this, though. I like how Bushi's trying to go for these turnaround F tilts. It's like, it's throwing out a hitbox that is kind of dangerous at range.
Nice combo, though, from Dan, the Mario Classic. Still very viable with these long strings.
We're trying to use the Flood to kind of negate the Cypher recovery. And using both those options to kind of negate the Nikita for the edge guards.
I love that directional air dodge to just remove any guesswork from the recovery from Dan.
Turnaround up smash, that's the classic.
But look how heavy Snake is. He lifted that at like 130 plus.
And using the grenade to break out of the throw. Once again, here we go back to Bushi trying to ledge trap, but the recovery on the Nikita being long enough for Dan to sneak in that up smash. And he is now on tournament point. or not on set point.
That
but
worked?
I may have spoke a little bit too soon.
He just up smashed 4 times at the ledge.
If you throw enough explosives, it will just work.
One of them will blow your opponent up. Okay, I got it.
You will either blow yourself up or blow your opponent up, or both.
I love that run so much.
That run, honestly, that's the best thing.
Okay, gonna
the down air.
Dares and disadvantage are generally pretty strong in this game, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. With the grab there. I like just right away deactivating the key to just kind of to create a hitbox that's right in front of Snake. Bushi by the ledge. He's got to watch his landings. Very close to a down for. He got the spike.
I love that read from Bushi so much on the double jump.
That was the hardest of reads right there. That could have paid off so. If he was just a little bit more off stage, that would have been it. Oh
what? No!
Bushi, no!
Sweetie! Did you B-reverse that on accident or something? Ah.
And
that's rough. He's learning, Snake.